there, my name's Caitlin. I'm a holistic nutrition consultant. I'm the author of a blog called grassfedgirl.com. I'm so excited you're here today. Please leave a comment, share this video, leave a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Usually on my channel, we talk about my journey with hashimotos, and we also talk about the carnivore diet. In this video, we're going to be talking about the carnivore diet and weight loss and what is working now. So in the past, I have done several all beef months, and most recently I did an all beef month in March, and it was really effective. That is the thing that works best for me, is doing all beef, but mentally it's hard because there's not a lot of choices. And if you don't know a little bit of my story, I had Hashimoto's. I still have it, but it's much, much better and almost in remission. And I had a baby 2 years ago almost, and I've been working on getting healthy again and recovering from having the baby and the C-section that was unexpected and all that. So it's been quite a hard journey the last 2 years and recovering from all that. Stay tuned all the way to the end and you can see some of my meals that I had this week. And also make sure to watch all the way through so you can hear how much I've lost since changing things up in March and April. So I gained 50 pounds when I was pregnant, and I've been working on losing it, but I've been breastfeeding, and that changes your hormones. Hashimoto's also makes it harder to lose weight, and also my baby likes to nurse all night, so I didn't get any sleep this whole time since he was born, basically. So all those factors have made it kind of slow going. Anyway, so we did the all beef month in March. If you were on Instagram, I talked about it more over there, but make sure and follow me on Instagram. It's at grassfedgirl. And I did all beef. I showed everything that I ate every day, and it was amazing. But I get tired of not being able to eat certain things with my family or with my husband. So I missed chicken wings a lot. I missed just variety, eggs, especially eggs, but it was very effective, so I was okay with it. This time it didn't bother me as much. I think the last one I did was in November, and it really bothered me that time. This time I was just like, whatever. But after March was over, I decided to add in some different proteins just to make it easier to go through daily life. So I added in chicken wings and seafood. My dad loves seafood, so I like to eat seafood with him. I added in, I decided about eggs. I think I really have a sensitivity to egg whites. So I decided to just minimize the eggs, maybe eat them once a week, a couple of eggs, but not eat them every day like I used to. And so I think that was kind of a sensitivity there. And you know, there's a big trend to eat a lot of egg white bread and all that stuff, and I decided that really isn't for me. I can't eat that stuff, and the Egg Life wraps, I like them, I like all that stuff, but it's really not helping me, so I decided to stop eating that stuff, and that's all helped. And so from March until now, which is May 5th, so March 1st to May 5th, May 6th, I lost like 11 pounds. And I know it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but for me, with breastfeeding, not sleeping, all that stuff, my hormones are still a wreck. I just got my hormones tested. If you want me to make a video about that, they haven't come back yet. So I'm going on Monday to hear the results of that, but I'm gonna get my lab work, you know, my annual lab work and everything on Monday. So if you want a video about that, leave a comment down below. So I lost 11 pounds over the last 2 months, and I'm really proud of myself because I didn't eat any treats. I didn't eat any dairy, like no keto treats. And for me, that dairy is my treat. And so it's really, really hard for me to cut dairy. And I love it so much. I love cheese. I love everything dairy. I love keto cheesecakes, all that stuff, but it's just not helping. And I'm really motivated right now. So I just want to get it done. And so I haven't had any like bites of any cheeses or anything, just cold turkey on the cheese. I even cut butter and ghee, because I just felt like it wasn't helping me at all. And I'm a gourmet cook. My husband is a chef. He's taught me how to cook everything. So I can add hollandaise, and I'm really good at making things really, really yummy, and making sauces and stuff. So doing that was just kind of a shot in the foot. So I just quit doing that, and I don't add butter to my coffee anymore or ghee to my coffee, and I don't really eat eggs except very on occasion. Like I said, maybe once a week, have a couple of eggs, but I'm either boiling them or doing it in either I'm out to eat, like maybe McDonald's breakfast, or I'm just doing them in boiling water, or like of the eggs that are poached if I do them. So I'm not adding a whole bunch of butter and stuff to the pan. And so like I said, I'm just not adding a bunch of fats. I did allow myself during the all beef month to have a little bit of beef tallow, and I put some garlic and paprika and stuff in it so that it wouldn't taste horrible, because sometimes if I eat something like a filet mignon, it's very lean, and then I want some butter on it, but I put the tallow. So that's a tip. If you really hate tallow like I do, you can put some spices in it and kind of make like a kind of a ghee, like a sauce with paprika and garlic and cumin or something like that, and spices like maybe oregano, and you can have that on your meat, and that would be good, and it would kind of mask that tallow taste. It's so gross. So people always ask, how much do I eat? I eat on average about 2 pounds of meat a day. So just whatever. Sometimes I'll eat a steak. I like to eat about a steak about 10 o'clock. So I love to have a steak about 10, 11 o'clock. That's when I start to feel really hungry. I do have my coffee, and I've actually started putting some coconut oil in my coffee. I know that's weird, but I think for me, when you have Hashimotos, you have such a dairy sensitivity, and coconut oil is supposed to be really good for your thyroid. So I've been trying that, and I put a little bit of stevia and a little bit of vanilla, and then I put it in the blender. I have a video about my coffee, Carnivore coffee, so look for that in the description box. And I've been doing that, and it seems to be going well because it's not interfering with, so far, I mean, I'm losing weight, so it's working. Then I don't count calories and I don't count macros, and I just eat kind of till I'm really full. And, you know, like I said, it's 2 pounds average, mostly beef, but I would love chicken wings. So I've been eating chicken wings, and then if I eat with my family or something and they have seafood, then I eat that. But I don't really crave seafood when I'm on my own. My second meal, usually I will eat with my husband when he comes home from work, like at 6 or something like that, with my husband and the baby. The baby just kind of eats whenever we eat, so he loves his scrambled eggs and stuff, so I make those for him every day. But yeah, usually 2 meals. I mean, if maybe I can't get something, then I might get some roast beef, or there's this stuff called Lebanon bologna from Boar's Head, and I might get that. It's all beef, and I get that from the Publix. So I might eat that, like if I can't get to cook or something, or maybe turkey pepperoni, something like that, if I just need kind of a snack or I'm on the go. But yeah, having the more variety of proteins is merely making it more sustainable for me. The all beef is just tough with my lifestyle. I do eat out sometimes, and I'm on the go a lot with the baby. We go to a lot of playgrounds, and we go to the lake and stuff like that. So not always home cooking every single thing. So yeah, that's been working. I'm feeling just amazing, so much better. I'm about 8 pounds up from my goal weight, and I actually got here last October in 2021. Yeah, in 2021, after doing an all beef month, I got about the same spot, or maybe a little lower, but then I got derailed with Christmas and all that. And so now I'm back to where I was last October, or maybe just a few pounds away. And so about 8 pounds up from where I was when I got pregnant. So I'm really excited that I'm breaking through that kind of threshold, and this seems to be working, and I'm feeling like it is sustainable. Sometimes when I was doing some things before, it just didn't feel like I could stick with it. Maybe I just wasn't ready, or just the lack of sleep was always getting in the way, but this seems like a plan I can stick with. So like I said, I'm just putting coconut oil in my coffee. Then the rest of the day, I'm just sticking with the proteins. So I am eating fatty proteins. Like, I'm not doing low fat or anything like that. I'm just eating the meat how it comes. Of course, I prefer dark meat or fatty cuts of meat. I love to go out to lunch or dinner for brisket. There's this brisket place and I always get fatty brisket. So I'm definitely not cutting fat, I don't think, but I'm just not adding extra butter, extra ghee to things, except for the coconut oil and the coffee. And then I am eating, fatty cuts that I always ate, like ribeye for my morning meal, which is, 10, 11 with the steak. And then for dinner, maybe I'll have ground chuck, burgers, or whatever my husband feels like having. I'll eat the meat with him, and he likes chicken a lot, and sometimes we have seafood. So something like that. So I'll usually have about a pound of meat in the morning and usually a pound or so in the evening. So that's usually how it works out. So don't overthink it. Don't do it too much. But if you are really wanting to lose weight, stop adding a bunch of butter to things. That should help. And your taste buds might change. You might not need as much fat in general. But again, if you don't eat enough fat, you're not going to feel good. You're going to feel pretty crappy. So I've done that before. I think that was a big trigger for my hashimotos to start, my thyroid problems. If you have a lack of vitamin A, D, K, and vitamin E, you are going to have a big mess on your hands with your health. Here's a before and after, February to May. So if you love that video, I hope you try some of the techniques that I've been talking about and let me know if they work for you. Make sure and get my Carnivore Diet ebook. It's going to help you so much to get on your goals with carnivore and healing your body. And remember, always go for health first and the weight will follow. So don't worry about the scale. Just focus on healing your body with nutrient-dense foods like beef and eggs and seafood, and you will get to your goals faster. And in my ebook, I talk all about how you can get to your goals without being hungry and without stressing over calories or macros. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a comment, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. I'm so happy that you found my channel. Please help me get the word out about how meat can heal your body, and so many people need to hear this message and they will be better for it. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.